Alright, so today we are continue to new chapter 8. We talk about after alignment. Okay, in Unit 1, learning from past. Okay, so before we start with this unit, so everyone look at all of the picture. Okay, you can see the first picture, the second, the third, and the fourth picture. I think everyone understand or say understood this picture. Good. So everyone should look at instruction A. Yeah, instruction A we have some question. The first question: do you ever have a nightmare? If so, what are they about? Number 2. During the 1970s, a terrible nightmare happened in Cambodia. What was it, do you think? So, some people think the nightmare could happen again. What do you think? What should we do if we want to stop the nightmare from happening again? Okay, for all of these questions, I need all of you to think about this question and then you give me your answer. You talk about your nightmare. You talk about the event happened during the 1970s, and also people think the nightmare could be happen again. Good. I give you a few minutes for your this work, and after that you will tell me your answer. Good. Let's start now. Yes, it's time now for your work with this. I think everyone can tell me your answer. So please to the next. Yeah, before we start with this, I have some vocabulary. The first word is to bear. To bear means stand. មានន័យថាអត់ទ្រាំអត់ធន់ Calm is a verb mean to become quiet and relax after you have been angry or excited or nervous. You might say smoke. It's not jet or say it's not wrong. Calm. Calm is not even a place where the people stay in tent, shelter, or restaurant. You know tent, tong, shelter, military. Okay, so the word calm means jumbo. Okay, the next word is grip. Grip is verb. I mean, if something such as an insect, small and more slowly and quiet. We look at doom. Nightmare. Nightmare is a noun meaning a very frightening dream. Many times used by crowd or go rừng rào mình ổn. Regime is now mean government. My say reform some online Pol regime or Khmer regime. Upside down until mean with the top at the bottom and the bottom at the top. មានន័យថាក្រឡាប់ចាក់ដែលផ្លាស់ប្ដូរ Okay, so just a few minutes for your writing. Okay, you look at instruction B. We look at the table, listen to the dialogue, and statement true or false. Yes, in this table we have five table, or in the table we have five sentence. Good. It's now I brief for you before you read the dialogue, and also you will think that this statement true or false. Okay. Okay. Now look at it. And number one, between 1975 and 1979, Susan worked in the water car. Number two, Susan doesn't like strawberry. She finds them hard to bear. In number three, if Susan were Dara, she would try to forget about the past. Number four, if we close our eyes, a dangerous animal will creep up on us. And number five, during the Khmer nightmare, Cambodia was turned up upside down. Okay, just let's just think all of this. Okay, this is important. Let's so on một từ ví dụ thôi. Cái tập nó còn thực cả sản còn ưu tiên ví dụ từ on thì ta dùng mình nó cách thao trầm tới ví dụ mình nó không tập một tiếp tục mình từ lời tài lọc. Okay, chứ so cực tinh tế. Okay, now it's time for your verb for present. And can you will read about the dialogue in Unit 1 learning from the past. Yes. Okay, let's start with your work and then you check your answer. Section C. Yeah. Okay, you look at in section C, say listen to the dialogue, but I need you to read the dialogue in section B again, and then you answer the question. Okay, now I read the question for you. It's number one. Say, when do people goes to pagoda to pay their respect to their ancestor? Number two, which ancestor does Dara particularly wants to pay his respect? It's number three, how did Susan learn about what was happening in Cambodia during Khmer nightmare? Number four, why did Dara describe the year when Cambodia was under the Khmer government as a nightmare? Do you think? And number five, why did Susan say that if she were Dara, she would try to forget the past? Do you think? And number six, why did Dara wants to forget the past? Okay, for this question, you will answer. Before you answer here, you look at the dialogue and you read it, and after that you copy your answer into your notebook. Alright, just start your reading and start for your writing. Okay. Let's start now. Okay, so I hope you finish your reading and also your writing. Good. Now you compare your answer with me. Okay, so please look at in question one altogether. And now I read the question again, and after that the answer. Question one: when do people goes to pagoda to pay their respect to their ancestor? Yeah, the answer is during Jumban. And question two: which ancestor does Dara particularly want to pay their respect to? The answer is the one who died during Khmer regime. Number three: mm, how did Susan learn about what was happening in Cambodia during the Khmer regime? Okay, for the answer in number three is she, I mean Susan. Susan learned from people in the border camp who told her about their spirit. Good. So move to question four. Why did Dara describe the year when Cambodian was under the Khmer government as a nightmare, do you think? Okay, answer is because many people suffer very much and were even killed, and Cambodian society, culture and tradition were turned upside down during those years. Number five, why did Susan say that if she were Dara, she would try to forget the past? Do you see? Okay, the answer number five, because Dara past was a nightmare, unhappy and full of pain. You know pain? Yeah, you need to jump. Okay, number six, why did Dara want to forget the past? Answer because she fear or she think that people can learn from the past. He fear or he think that if they forget it, the past and the nightmare will happen again. Okay, these are answers that I want you compare with your answer. Okay, so please look at commute instruction D អញ្ចឹងនៅក្នុងទម្រង់សំណួរនេះយើងក៏អាចប្រើប្រាស់ជាពីរជំរើសដែរជំរើសទី1សូមត្រឡប់ឡើងវិញតិចទី1គឺយើងប្រើជាមួយ question word បូកជាមួយនឹង would បូក subject បូកមួយ rather បូកជាមួយនឹងverb infinitive ឬគេបូកជាមួយ or បូកនឹង verb infinitive ទី2យើងអាចប្រើជា question word នឹងដដែលបូកជាមួយនឹង would បូកមួយ subject បូក rather បូកជាមួយ infinitive បូកមួយ noun បូកជាមួយនឹង then បូកមួយ noun ហើយនឹងបង្កើតទៅជាទម្រង់សំណួរអូខេអញ្ចឹងសូមពិនិត្យមើលឡើងវិញទៅលើទម្រង់ទាំងអស់នេះទាំងអស់គ្នាឡើងវិញ Okay, let me come back to our work again. After you study with this grammar, I think it's no problem. This grammar. So I hope you can do the exercise. Okay, so look back to our textbook. No, our course book again. In section D, we'll read all of these sentence, and after that, you will continue your writing with a new sentence by using rather. Alright, so please read these statements and then use them to make a formal one. Yes. Yes. I will read for you. After you read, I think you will understand it. And now I read, and after that, we will uh, make a new sentence. Chừng xem mình ăn ví dụ từ on is là một số đó hay từ đó nó tiết duyên thực check từ ví dụ từ on đi ta có to say នៅក្នុងសភៅបងប្អូនជាប្រយោគថ្មីមួយដែលប្រើប្រាស់ពូរ៉ាដល់ត្រឹមត្រូវដែរឬក៏បាទអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំអានយកឡើងវិញ Number one, Susan and Dara are journalists, but if I were them, I would rather be a politician. And number two, Dara worked in an office in Phnom Penh, but if I were him, I would rather work in Japan. And number three, Susan liked listening to class music, but if I were her, I would rather listen to pop music. And number four, some people ignore the past, but if I were them, I would rather know as much as possible about it. And number five, other people think about the past all the time, but I would rather think about the present and make it better. Okay, អញ្ចឹងប្រយោគទាំងអស់នេះបងប្អូនអាចទូទៅជា would rather ចឹងដូចជានៅក្នុងប្រយោគទី1អញ្ចឹងយើង Susan ហើយនិង Dara គឺជាអ្នកកសែតក៏ប៉ុន្តែបើសិនបើខ្ញុំជាពួកគេខ្ញុំពេញចិត្តធ្វើជាប៉ូលីសជាងអូខេអញ្ចឹងយើងអាចទៅសេនៅក្រៅទៀតថា would rather. Okay, can you? Yes. You look at this answer and then you compare with your answer. Okay, you can see in number two, Dara worked in an office in Phnom Penh, but if I were him, I would rather work in Japan. Just you have to say that I would rather work in Japan than in Phnom Penh. Number three, Susan likes listening to class music, but if I were her, I would rather listen to pop music. Can you say that I would rather listen to pop music than classical music? Okay, classical meant class then classical music. Number four, some people ignore in the past, but if I were them, I would rather know as much as possible about it. You know, ignore មានន័យថាធ្វើមិនដឹងមិនឮមិនអើពើយើងអាចសរសេរថា I would rather know as much as possible about the past than ignore it. And number 5, other people think about the past all the time, but I would rather think about the present and make it better. Change answer. I would rather think about the present and make it better than think about the past all the time. Okay, chân chiều cái on hiện bạn khơi hết các cái would rather ในធ្វើការប្រៀបធៀបរវាងរបស់ពីរក្នុងនយោបាយទាំងអស់នេះ Okay, so I think everyone will understand, and also you compare your answer with my answer here. Okay, don't worry about the mistake. Even though you are wrong, you can correct from my answer, or you can write your answer in your notebook. Okay, same. Okay, so the last I have some exercise view. Okay, by practice these sentences used with rather. Okay, it's your work for, you can say, homework. Okay,នេះជាកិច្ចការទី1 តាក់ទងជាមួយនឹង rather គឺជា homework ហើយនេះក៏ជា homework ដដែលតែនៅចំណុចនេះគឺយើងមានពីរលំហាត់ជាលំហាត់ទី1គេឲ្យយើងបង្កើតប្រយោគជាមួយនឹង rather ដោយប្រើប្រាស់ជំរើសខាងក្រោមនេះអញ្ចឹងយើងមកឧទាហរណ៍ថា go to the river or the zoo អញ្ចឹងយើងអាចបង្កើតជាប្រយោគដោយប្រើពាក្យថា rather. So you can say I would rather go to the zoo than to river. Yeah. Okay, អញ្ចឹងនេះជា example. And number 1, go to camp or locally. Number 2, eat with my friend or my family. Number 3, buy a new motor or travel abroad. Number 4, sing or dance. Number 5, study or watch TV. Okay, អញ្ចឹងបងប្អូននឹងសរសេរជាប្រយោគថ្មីមួយដាក់នៅក្នុងសៀវភៅរបស់យើងឬក៏បងប្អូនអាចសរសេរជាប្រយោគជាចម្លាស់ទាំងអស់ដាក់ក្នុងក្រដាសមួយហើយបន្ទាប់មកបងប្អូនអាចផ្ញើវាមកកាន់លោកគ្រូវិញវាជា homework អញ្ចឹងនៅពេលដែលជួបគ្នាម៉ោងក្រោយបងប្អូននឹងផ្ដល់កិច្ចការនេះឲ្យគ្រូវិញអូខេអញ្ចឹងលំហាត់ទី2ដូចគ្នាគឺបើប្រើប្រាស់ rather ដូចគ្នាអញ្ចឹងបងប្អូនត្រូវតែបំពេញប្រយោគទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងហើយដោយប្រើប្រាស់ rather ជាមួយគំនិតផ្ទាល់ខ្លួនរបស់បងប្អូនអាចអានការសន្ទនាខ្លីនេះហើយបន្ទាប់មកបងប្អូនប្រើ rather ហើយបន្ថែមជាមួយនឹងគំនិតផ្ទាល់ខ្លួនរបស់បងប្អូនអញ្ចឹងសង្ឃឹមថាបងប្អូននឹងសាកល្បងធ្វើកិច្ចការនេះហើយបញ្ជូនកិច្ចការនេះមកឲ្យ